what's to come with Nopodcap.
Speak up when I hop about to cut, I promise I'm gonna speak up when I hop about to cut, I promise I'm gonna speak up when I hop.
Welcome to Nopodcap, guys. My name is Tionni, the host, and I am here with our special guest, Tionni B. Yo, I love this girl. She has been literally just such a ball of energy ever since I met her. So vibrant, so warm, so inspirational. So I'm super excited to be doing this podcast for her today. Yes. No, for real. Like, she's really a beautiful person, and I'm just so grateful to be sharing this platform.
I'm so honored to be here.
You already know. So yes, let's get into it. We're about to go live. Alright, so we're gonna get started. Because Instagram just tried to play with us, so we ain't got time. We don't got time, okay? So let's get into it. Hey Mara, hey. Alright, so as I was saying, I am here. Welcome to Nopodcap. This is the third live episode, and I'm just so grateful to be here to continue to be doing it, to be staying consistent, you know, with this journey. I'm truly happy for what's to come with Nopodcap. I've been planning and like working on a lot, so there's so much more to come. But I'm really excited because I am here today with someone very special, Miss Tionni B, a licensed cosmetologist and versatile hairstylist. Yes, get into it. Yes, versatile. And just an overall warm, positive, loving being. And I'm super excited for her to share her value and her work and her gems with you all today. And to just get into everything that we're going to get into. Y'all know Nopodcap, we coming. Period. I don't believe Instagram keep cutting us off, so we just going to get right into it. Like I said, I am here with Miss Tionni B, a licensed cosmetologist, versatile hairstylist, and just an overall warm and welcoming, positive person. So without further ado, I am going to let her get into her own bio and just tell you guys a little bit more about herself. So yeah, let's get into it.
Oh my God, I think you're going to throw me on something.
Come on, Tionni.
Hi guys, my name is Tionni. Like she said, I'm a licensed cosmetologist. I just graduated school August of 23. I haven't even been in my salon suite. Thank you. I haven't been in my salon suite yet for a full 3 months, but I'm here getting it together.
Yes, here to stay too.
For sure, here to stay. Building my clientele and just like trying to overall change the dynamic that how Philly hairstylists are looked at. So I just want to change that name and how we are, because it's just like they got a bad name.
Girl.
So it's like being a licensed cosmetologist, I don't do and I don't allow a lot of stuff. Like you getting washed when you come to me. Like majority of the stuff, I'm a one-stop shop. Right. So it's not like you gotta go to a bunch of other people. So it's like I'm like a boutique.
You're a pro.
Yes. I sell hair oil, I sell scarves, I sell combs.
Period.
I sell slides. I literally sell almost everything that you need. When you come here, it's like a breath of fresh air. Yeah. It's nothing but great energy and great vibes. So.
Yes. Oh my God. Your space, like, I wish y'all could see her space. Y'all gonna be able to see it. Y'all gonna be able to see it. Make sure y'all follow her Dip and Tea collection. If you log on there, just type your name in the comments so they can follow you. Yeah, its IG is definitely hating. Like, it cut me off twice. So we back for a third time, and it's gotta be a charm, right? It's gotta be a charm. So, as Miss Tionni just explained, you know, more about herself, just her being a licensed cosmetologist and what she plans to do with that, and you know, her role is to really change the narrative for Philly hairstylists and what people expect from them. Just the whole, like I said, the whole narrative around Philly hairstylists. because it's a controversial topic, and we're gonna get into it a little bit more. But first, so now we're gonna get into the question session where I ask Tionni a few questions about herself, and a few questions just to dig more deeper into her mindset, and so y'all can see how she thinks, right? Because y'all know I'm big on mindset, how you think, all of that. It plays a huge and a pivotal part into your life daily. And what you need to understand is that your mind is what creates your reality, right? So if you have the power to be changing your mind and putting in positivity, putting in things that are going to make you better, why not? And y'all already know being here at Nopodcap is the place to be, because you can definitely get all of that. You're going to get all of the tea, all of the positivity. So let's get into it. And without further ado, let's ask her the questions. So, Tionni, what inspired your cosmetology journey? So, like, where did hair start for you?
Like, that's someone take it back. Hair started for me when I was about, I can say 10 or 11.
10? Yes, it usually start young though.
It did. It started so early, so it's like I was always playing in my hair, and then it was like I would always play in my mom's hair, do little stuff, and then I got into doing like my god sister braids. I would be doing. I taught myself how to braid, so it's just like a lot of stuff with hair I taught myself.
Right.
But it's been since like.
Period. Add self-taught to that. Self-taught, not just licensed, but self-taught as well. Period. So I love that, and a lot of times we'll see when people have a passion for things, it starts early on. It starts at a young age. So
that's how you know you destined.
Exactly. So that's we're gonna get into that advice. But that's definitely some advice that I would give to like my younger self or just the younger generation. Like,
definitely.
Pay attention to what you like now, what you are interested in now, because that just may be your calling. That just might be your passion, right?
It might be your career.
Yeah, and it might be your career. So you really gotta stick to it.
And not to even cut you off, I want to say too, like, I don't want any young women like us or younger than us to ever get like nervous or scared to step out because they feel our field is oversaturated. It's not. It's $1 trillion industry, so it's not like you're missing out on anything. Just because you do the same, if you want to do lashes, somebody else do lashes, that don't mean anything. Her having her clientele and you having your clientele are two different ways, two different things. So it's like, long as you stay consistent and you really push yourself to be the best, it don't matter about who's doing it too. Like, you can do it as well. So it doesn't matter. Don't turn yourself away from it because somebody else is doing it.
Absolutely, and I totally agree with that. Right? I was watching a podcast earlier, and it just talked about that, like having I think it was the journey or your process. Showing a process, right? A lot of people be scared to show their process because they feel like, you know, they done seen somebody else's process on Instagram or TikTok and feel like, oh, my process got to be just as good or better, or, you know, it got to meet the standards of that. And it's like, no.
That's where they go wrong.
Right, that's where they go wrong. You just have to show your process, right? You just have to show what's unique to you, right? Because that's what's going to make you stand out. That's what's going to make, you know, your brand and your business get to the level that, you know, you want it to. So
that's how your clients and your future guests that come to you know who you are.
Exactly.
So, and I can definitely agree, because like I told you before we even did the podcast, like, I'm used to being so private. So it's like, I'm putting myself out there now, and that's the only way to get more people. And like the stuff we have now, like, we're doing a whole podcast.
Closed mouths don't get fed.
It don't. I say do it. Whatever you want to do, put your mind to it.
Yes. And I was so happy that, you know, you were open to doing this with me, because I was like, oh my god, like, just creating a schedule, coming up with the layout that I sent you, coming up with flyers. Like, I do all of this by myself. You feel what I'm saying?
And
so
she did that, y'all.
Thank you. And I truly put a lot of, you know, work, time, and effort into it. So you have to be like, you just gotta be called. It gotta be yours. And when you know that it's yours, like, you gotta run with it. You have to take off with it, like, and don't stop. Like Tionni said, like, everybody's journey is different. So really embracing yours is what's gonna help you grow. And to enjoy and love the process, well, in order to see progress, you gotta enjoy and love the process. You like that?
I like that.
Listen, I be spitting. I be spitting.
Gems dropping.
Gems dropping, right? Y'all already know we not camping. It's no podcast. It's up.
Period.
But all right. So on to the next question. So, what is the biggest lesson that you learned? I think you kind of talked on it a little bit, but if you didn't, what is the biggest lesson you learned being in the hair industry?
Ooh. Okay, the biggest lesson I can say I've learned is stop comparing myself to people.
I had to learn that
Once
too.
I stopped comparing myself to what she does down the street, what she does over there, and focused on me, it was like, okay, now you can really sit and I know what I want to do.
Yes.
Because like, it's nothing wrong to use other people as inspiration, but once you start getting a little too deep as far as craziness, and you want your life to be like theirs, that's when you're doing too much.
Exactly, and that's where I was saying, like, embrace your process. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, it's cool to get inspired. I'm always inspired, you know, from everybody. That's what we here for.
Anybody who's above me, I look at you as inspiration. I plan to be there. I'm working my way, you know, there. So it's like I completely understand it. But that's one of the things I had to learn. But stop comparing my trials and tribulations to somebody else's. Because we're two different people.
Yes.
We come from two different backgrounds.
Yes.
So it's like, and then it's like a lot of stuff I don't give myself grace for. I don't give myself on like
you definitely.
And it's like, this is gonna take but it's like a lot of stuff as far as my business. I'm doing a lot. So it's like, it'd be hard.
You're so young still.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yes. You have to give yourself grace, sis. No, seriously, like
I do, and that's what my mom, and that's why I like talk to my mom and stuff too. She was telling me, she was like, "You're doing a lot. You haven't even been in your whole salon yet for a whole 3 months." And I'm like, "Yo, because it's just like time is moving by.
I can't wait for y'all to see
Once
it.
you in your own process and you in your own lane, stuff go by so fast, and you don't even be knowing what's going on. You just be like, wait. I just wrote that down last week, and it's happening now. When I say it's real,
yes,
I say I write all your goals down, stick to them, because when you put it on paper, it's going to happen. Once you say it out loud and you speak it into existence, it's going to happen. You have to stop steering yourself away from your dreams and stopping yourself, because we're our biggest critics. And I used to be mine. So after I got out of here school, I ain't want to hear none of that. If it was negativity, I ain't hearing it. I don't want to hear none of that.
Because it ain't feeding you. No. It ain't going to do nothing but pull you back. Exactly. And you trying to go forward. So why not? Exactly. And why not feed yourself and put yourself in the environments that are going to move you forward, that are going to level you up, you know, and going to just enhance your business all around. So I love that. I love that. I love that. Hi. Welcome. Alright, okay, so the biggest lesson she learned definitely was, like she said, not comparing yourself. Like I said, like, you truly, if you want to see progress within yourself, within whatever it is that you're doing, whatever it is that, you know, you're trying to accomplish or working towards, if you want to see progress, you have to embrace that process. You have to embrace the journey to getting there, right? Because it don't happen overnight. And anything that does is not worth having. Anything that comes easy is not worth having, right? Because you got it just like that. You can lose it just like that. So when you really, you know, work hard at something, have a passion for something, and you continue to pour your time and energy into it, it can get tiring, or it can get, you know, unmotivating. But you have to embrace your own process, and part of that. So back to like the podcast that I was listening to, she was saying, like, embracing your process. A lot of people don't be trying to show their own process. I don't care if you got an Android, the flip phone, whatever you got.
No,
if it got a camera,
right there.
If it got it, now definitely quality is everything. Quality is definitely playing a big part, and how well your content can do. But right now, we just focus on starting. Like, that's the hardest part. Exactly, and that's the hardest part. You have to start. You have to just start. Just start.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Like Nike, just do it.
Period. Just do it. And it's only going to work out. It's only going to,
That's my mom.
Oh, it is? Hi. Hey, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
And it's only going to get better. It's only going to grow. It's only going to prosper. So I definitely want y'all to take heed to Tioni's biggest lesson, which is not comparing yourself, right? Because listen,
girl, you're gonna be right in the same spot.
You're gonna be in the same spot that you was years ago, that you know where you were complaining and comparing yourself years ago, while everybody else or that person that you comparing to has moved forward, has kept working on, you know, what it is that they were working on, and continue to embrace and love their own process and their journey. That's how they were able to progress. So yeah, get into it. All right, so here's the next question. Where do you imagine yourself in about 5 to 10 years? 5 to 10 years, like how do you plan to be living?
Girl.
What's your goals?
Well, I ain't gonna tell you all of it.
You're right. Yes, privacy is definitely key on some things.
As far as like 5 to 10 years, I can say in 5 years, I can see myself having my own salon in Philly.
Yes.
Probably opening up another location somewhere else.
Okay.
Because that's the goal, to keep pushing forward and keep putting as much as I can out.
Yes.
Because if I'm starting now with me as far as the services and keep opening businesses such as, it's going to keep elevating today.
Right.
So 5 years, I see myself opening more businesses.
Yes, I love that.
Definitely being more like of a household name, because that's always been something I pushed since I was younger. Like Dipped in Tea Collection is going to be known by the entire world.
Yes, period.
So,
Dipped in Tea Collection. Make sure y'all follow her.
Period. But I definitely just want it's kind of like hard, because it's like when I say it, it's coming into fruition now.
Yes.
So it's like I'm definitely,
and I want you to keep speaking this, sis. Like keep speaking it, because
it's
like
just
you
like
said,
I'm loving to see everything just happening. But yes, buildings coming very soon. Okay.
Period. Buildings, all of that, like
Buildings and big business.
Oh, okay, Mom. I'm gonna let you join in a second. Hold on. when we get to our game part, we gonna let you join. So how do you feel, this kind of goes, we kind of were talking about it, but how do you feel about the quote, the journey is the destination? Your journey is your destination. What does it mean to you? What does it say to you? What does it read?
The journey is your destination? I feel like for me, I kind of take it as like the journey is a part, or like pushing me to my destination. I mean, because at the end of the day, you can't have a story without a journey.
Yes.
So it's like, if you don't really have nothing to speak on, or that you say you come from, how can people relate?
Exactly.
So that's why I'm starting to also get into more as far as like being relatable and like trying to like open up a little bit more. Because it's hard for me.
Absolutely.
But it's like, I'm definitely loving how like the relationships that I have been building and coming across, like they have been dope. So it's just like, I'm always open to keep networking and just building a better brand. But I feel like journey is definitely a part of getting to your destination.
Yes.
But I feel like your dreams making a reality is the destination.
Yes. No, that's definitely key. Like what she said, like the journey is the destination, right? Like no matter, like it's always new levels to get to. It's always higher levels to reach, right? So for me, the journey is the destination kind of symbolizes just that, is that like,
it's part of you.
It's part. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's like embrace your journey. Don't get stuck. Don't get stagnant. Don't stop where you are. The journey is the destination. So guess what? On a journey, what do? You move. You keep going. You in motion. So guess what? If the journey is the destination, I'm never stopping. I'm never stopping, right? Because I'm always in motion. I'm always on my journey. I'm always in my process. So therefore, I can progress. I can keep moving forward. So when you feel like giving up, and like we said, like Tionni said, like if you don't know what to do, just start. You just gotta start somewhere, right? You gotta get in motion so that you feel that energy and you keep moving off of that. You keep moving off of that powerful energy inside of you, that passion that you have for whatever it is you're working towards. You have to keep moving though.
Yes. Consistency is key.
Consistency is
when I
key.
say, I was in school, we would get like weekly like papers from our teacher. So it would be like basically
the weekly syllabus or something.
Yeah, something like that. So it would be like she had talked to us about like our attendance, our academics and stuff like that. So I graduated with a 90/90.
Okay.
So
period.
So it was like every week I put consistency. I want to stay consistent. I want to stay down. And when I say I wrote that every single week until I got on the floor, and my teacher was just kept saying like, yeah, I can see you consistent. Like I can see you ready. Like you gonna leave this school and you gonna open up your own salon. And that's what I did.
And what you do?
I did that. I did just that.
Period.
I did just that because at the end of the day, I was the only one holding the day. So that's like she keeps saying, yo, don't give up. Keep going because once you start, nobody can stop you. Only you.
Did y'all hear that? Once you start, nobody can stop you but you. Nobody can stop you but you.
You your biggest critic, and we're our worst like enemies. So it's just like, don't go against yourself. Put whatever content out, girl. Because we be in here for everybody. You recording? You recording?
Like you recording?
Like everybody in here, we record. Like we tell each other, and we always lift each other up. So that's why I do love the fact that of the women that I do come across because we always here for each other. So it's just like too, we gotta change that dynamic in our, field. We need to start embracing each other more. We need to start putting each other on. Like it's nothing. Nobody's gonna take from you. What's for you is always gonna be for you.
Absolutely.
Like nobody can never dim your light or take nothing from you. Absolutely. Just don't dim yours just to do something bad to somebody because that's when stuff bad and all of that go left.
Karma definitely don't play.
So that's why we sticking to positive vibes, staying motivational, and always sticking to the plan. Write them goals down and put them into place. Like,
oh my God, y'all, Tionni literally took the words out of my mouth. But no, seriously, like, and this is why, like she just said, like, it's important to surround yourself around like-minded people. It's important to feed your mind positivity, feed your mind love, feed your mind with your supporters and your followers, and all of that greatness, right? You have to put yourself in the energy and in the spaces and in the environments that feed and nurture you.
Yes.
That is how you're going to
take from you.
Right. That is how you're going to grow. That is how you're going to get better.
That's true.
That's how you're going to get better. So, and also another key point that I want to touch on is write it down.
Journal.
Write it down. This whole episode I wrote down before it came into fruition, y'all. It's not a game. It's not a game. I'm so serious when I say write it down. Them goals, write it down. I have journals on journals on journals. Yeah, I'm about that. I'm about that, baby. Like, I'm so serious about it. And I truly see me now really manifesting and walking in every single dream or every single affirmation that I wrote for myself last month. What's up? What's up? You feel what I'm saying? So it's nothing. It's what I'm saying is this is really just motivation. This is really just love and sharing gems with you all to apply to your own life, so that you can progress and embrace your process. Right? Like that's the whole goal. That's what we want to see. All right, before we get into the game, we are going to share the floor. Okay, here we go.
Why y'all do that?
Hi.
Hi, Mom.
I love this for y'all.
Aww, thank you. Thank you.
Everything that y'all sharing with other people, a lot of people don't do. So if you keep having these podcasts, there's so many kids that's younger than y'all that's going to come across this and be motivated. Because ain't y'all beautiful?
Hey, girl, hey. remember, because that's a part of embracing your process, right? That's a part of embracing your journey.
Yes.
We don't look like this 24/7. You feel what I'm saying? It takes time, energy, and loving to get into us. Oh, she said, yeah, you got it right together. No, but listen. Yeah, listen. Yeah, I see you trying to inch into the camera, and I truly encourage you. I encourage you to show yourself through every part of the process, even when you're not feeling your best or looking your best.
She look like me, yo, with a scar.
Period. And she's beautiful, I'm sure.
So
yes.
she look
Yes.
like
Hi. Hi, Miss Nikki. So yeah, so I appreciate you coming up here. Do you have anything else you want to share?
Nope, I'm your number one fan.
Oh, I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
I heard everything from beginning to the end, and the fact that y'all sharing so much.
Yes.
When you give back, you'll have to always give back financially. You have to always be the one that has to give stuff out of your pocket, because you ain't got it either.
Right.
But
We all
giving
building.
somebody knowledge is more than giving them anything materialistic.
Yes. Oh my God. Guess what else?
I really see y'all continue to do this, because both of y'all have several businesses that's up and coming, but y'all so in that shell, like you say, come out of that shell, so people to see who y'all are. Look at them smiles.
Absolutely. Thank you.
People gonna be buying stuff off of y'all just for their mother.
Okay, just cause the energy. No, but I wanted to say something. I forgot. I kind of lost my train of thought. Behind all of the greatness and love. Oh no, what she said was support, or you don't have to always give money. It doesn't have to always be monetary when you're giving. You feel what I'm saying? And I love that you said that you gain knowledge, right? And that's so important. But let me tell you what's greater than that. Applied knowledge is what's power. So you could take all the knowledge from me that you want, but if you don't go take and apply it to your life and truly start to live in that energy, or truly start to live and embody whatever, advice or greatness that you've learned, or knowledge that you acquired, then the knowledge was useless. Yeah. So I really encourage you, and I love the fact that you did get up here and show your face. That showed me that you are applying the knowledge, period. And I love that, and I want you to continue to apply the knowledge. I want you to continue to gain. Yes, I'm so happy that you were able to gain from us. And let me tell you something too. Guess what? Age is just a number. Cheers to more life, more abundance, more success, more money, more love. Yes. So for this or that, are you a toxic fun or healthy and boring? Period.
And boring, guys.
For the win.
I take this over anything.
And that's just that on that. Yeah. What happened?
Because I don't want no toxic.
I'm not here for toxic. I'm here for healthy. If it's
my
boring, I can take it. I can make it fun.
Yes, because I'm not boring.
Exactly.
So,
we're not boring. That's something about the guy probably boring. So we're not boring. So. Period. This or that? Dark skin or light skin? She said I gotta take my dark skin. Don't play with it. Don't dark skin. It's just scrumdally yum yum. Scrumdally yum. A scrumdally yum yum. What happened? She said she likes it dark. Don't play with it. Oh, brown skin. Yeah, brown skin, dark skin. This or that? Are you getting even, or are you getting over it? Yes, get over it.
Yo, let it go.
Let it go.
It don't get any, I promise you. Because half the stuff that they be mad about, they mad at themselves. It's not even you. They just mad at you where you at and they where they at.
Hello.
So why you ain't even?
Hello. Hello.
Make me sweat, make me harder, make me lose my breath, make me walk.